Jams. Hare Krishna, Janmashtami Devi.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Gurudev. Dandava Pranam. Please accept my humble obeisances. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Gurudev. You're welcome.
Thank you very much. Do I have a right to share?
Yes, okay, I will do that now. Yes, now you can do that. You're a co-host.
All right.
Okay. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Lucy?
Yes, Gurudev. What's saying it?
So we are ready to start.
Yes, Gurudev, please, you can start now. Thank you.
We have 5 minutes. We have 5 minutes more left.
Four. Yes, we have 4 minutes left.
Yes. So we are waiting.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, Gurudev. It's 2 o'clock on the dot now.
Yes, I'm
It's
ready.
fine. Okay, please go ahead, please. Hare Krishna.
Yes. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari. Jai Radha Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari. Jai Radha Kunja Vihari. Gopi Janava Girivaradari. Gopi Janava Girivaradari. Yasodanandana Rajajandarandana Yasodanandana Rajajandarandana Yamuna Tiro Vanatari Yamuna Tiro Kayaranta Madhava Ayada Madhava Kunjavihari. Gopijanava Girivaradari. Gopijanava Yasodanandana Jandarandana Yasodanandana Jandarandana Yamunatira Yamunatira Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Jayon Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivajagacharya Astutra Satya Shishimad Srila is Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada Ki Jai Ananda Guri Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai Namacharya Srila Haridasa Thakur Ki Jai Friends who Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopal Gopinata Shama Kurada Kunda Giri Gauravan Ki Jai Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai Mathura Dham Ki Jai Navadu Mayapur Dham Ki Jai Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jai Jagannath Baladev Subhadri Sudarshan Chakra Ki Jai Jamuna Mai Ki Jai Ganges Mai Ki Jai Tulasi Devi Ki Jai Bhakti Devi Ki Jai Samaveta Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai Nitai Gaura Premanandi. All glories assembled devotees. All glories assembled devotees. All glories assembled devotees. All glory to Shri Shri Guru Shri Gauranga. Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunlitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Jena Bhutale Ayam Rupa Kadamayam Tadati Swapadantikam Pandeham Sri Gurun Vaishnava Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajiyan Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devan Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakhan Vitam Scha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpati Gopi Sai Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Mamate Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Shri Savana Sukhi Devi Pranamami Hari Priya Vanchakal Pataru Vyascha Kripa Sandhya Vacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavabhyo Namo Namaha. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Hare.
Harinam Prabhu Ki,
Jai,
Prabhupada Ki,
Jai,
Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki.
Jai.
Hare Bo,
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare Krishna.
Krishna.
We heartily thank all of you for giving us a chance to associate with all of you, and for devotees who organize this. Thank you all very much for arranging for this festival. So today we are looking at the greatness of Harinam. What is the greatness of the holy name? Tomorrow we will look at the benefits of the holy name. Because everything we do has a merit. When an intelligent person would like to know what's my game before doing anything. So we do everything we do in this material world with some reasons why I'm doing this. There's something, some expectations. What is the benefit of chanting Hare Krishna mantra? And then we'll look at, because in Kali Yuga, nothing goes for nothing. Nothing goes for nothing. Everything has some do's and don'ts to be able to get to the desired result. So what are the rules and regulations followed or to avoid? For today, we are going to be together, and we pray that the holy name will keep us together peacefully, happily, enthusiastically, and be nourished by the holy name. This is our expectation, that we pray for the nourishment of the holy name, so we can make progress in our Christian consciousness. So when I was asked to do this service, I was thinking, and I remember one of my favorite books is Prem Vivarta. It's one of my favorite books, Prem Vivarta. Prem Vivarta is written by Jagadananda Pandit. Jagadananda Pandit in Christian Lila is Satyabhama. In one of the chief queens of Krishna, and in Krishna Lila and Vrindavan, Satyabhama is Srimati Radharani. So Srimati Radharani to Dwaraka to Jagannath Puri. Jagannath Puri. So we are in Jagannath Puri. In chapter 20 of this book, chapter 20, we have a Chaitanya Charitamrita, which is a record kept by Murari Gupta and Swarup Goswami. They kept the records. So also, Prem Vivarta is a record kept by a diary. It's a diary of Jagadananda Pandit. This is diary. In his diary, because he stayed with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Jagannath Puri for the 18 years he spent there. He was there every day from Monday till night. You see every activities of the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So he said, The glories of the holy name. What is the glory? Is the greatness. How powerful is the holy name? How great is the holy name? So he said, one day Krishna Das broke his long silence and asked Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Kasi Mishra's house. Kasi Mishra's house is Jagannath Puri. Kasi Mishra. If you will kindly permit me to ask, then please tell me about the unlimited, wonderful glories of the holy name. What is the glories of the, how great is the holy name? About which even Lord Shiva and Lord Brahma are unacquainted. See? Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, they are unacquainted with, they don't know the greatness of the holy name. So I want you to give me this secret. You get another answer. You see the question devotees ask. You know, see the question devotees ask. Let us learn. The question here is not about Mahaprabhu, Gurudev. Do you know what Jamasami did to me yesterday? This question is not here. You don't see this question in the scripture. It does not mean that they don't have. It doesn't mean they don't have. They go for the essence. Look at the question he's asking. If you permit me, if you consider me suitable to ask a question, can you just tell me the glories of the holy name? I want to know how great is the holy name of Krishna. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was angry. He became excited, became ecstatic, because a devotee, when the time for a good devotee, a sincere devotee, when a time for service comes, he's jubilant, he's ready, he's happy to execute the duty, because here is the chance for me. And it's only me in this temple. Is it only me? Don't you see other people here? See what all this one sleeping? It's only me that you see in this temple. That also does not exist in the life of the devotees. They are joyful. Yeah, this is my chance to make advancement. They are positive. This is the chance for me to make advancement. They are jubilant. They are happy. They don't feel otherwise. So when the question was asked to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was very happy, very, very happy, with tears of joy in his eyes, or the glance of mercy upon the devotees, the glance of mercy, with the compassion in his heart. The excellency, this is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu response. The excellencies of the holy name are like an ever-expanding, shoreless ocean. That means you don't find the limit to the greatness of the holy name. There's no limit. He continued. Even Lord Krishna himself does not know the limit of it. So, what to speak of ordinary mortals? I will simply repeat what is written in the scriptures. If you listen with proper faith, the qualification. If you listen with proper faith, to hear, we need faith. To hear properly, we need faith. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is speaking. If you listen with proper faith, you can be delivered from this distressful material world. To hear the greatness of the name. What's the greatness? First qualification, the greatness of the name. You'll be delivered from the material world. The name has the power to do what? To deliver us from this material world, to send us back to Godhead. If you listen with faith, that's the qualification. one of the beauties I see in our Christian consciousness, everything is quantified, qualified, perfectly presented. There's no ambiguity. Very clear. Like this morning, we're saying Prabhupada gave us a process. He gave the means, he gave the goal, clearly defined what is to be achieved, how to achieve that. And those who have already achieved it, so Prabhupada gave it very clearly. This is the standard. So the first greatness of the name Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is speaking here is one we should listen with faith. And if you do that, we will be delivered from material existence. That's the greatness of the holy name. The holy name is capable of dissolving sins and removing impediments. Holy name is capable of dissolving sins and removing all impediments. Great. It is great. So it cannot be compared to the Prayaschitta. Prayaschitta means atonement in the Vedas. Srila Vyasadeva has given different processes, different yagyas and sacrifices to be performed for neutralizing all our activities in this material world. In Prem Vivarta, Jagadananda Pandit said, they are all ineffective and useless. The only process that can completely uproot the sin of all living entities is holy name. That means the holy name is great, the greatest of everything. If you talk of charity, the greatest is holy name. If you talk of austerity, holy name is the greatest. If you talk of sacrifice, the holy name. If you are talking of religion, the holy name. If you are talking of activity, the holy name. Anything you think of, the holy name. That's the greatness of the name. It's above everything. So the process of extricating ourselves from material existence is taking shelter of the holy name. Don't forget, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, even Krishna himself does not know the limit, the greatness of the holy name. So we will go into detail. We'll continue to go into detail. The name embalms sufferings and diminishes the detriment that are so characteristic of Kali Yuga. You understand? Embalmment, embalms. You understand? Embalmment. Do you understand? We know to embalm dead body, yes, right? Yes. What would it do? It stay without decaying. Yes, the holy name never decays, but it will remain everything, it will remain the soul from all difficulties, and it diminishes the detriment, that are so characteristics of Kali Yuga. Means what? The holy name has the power to transform everyone that take the shelter. Right? The detriment of Kali Yuga, we have the bitter experience of this betrayal, right? No one is happy in this world, right? From Brahma, not don't think about ourselves, our grandfather, from the topmost planet to the lowest, we have the same experience. No happiness in this world. The holy name can give us that happiness we're looking for. The name can give us that happiness we're looking for. It is the name that will give you. So that is the reason why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Bhagavatam, it is boldly declared in Bhagavatam, boldly declared in 11th canto. Krishna Varnatusha, Krishna Sangopanga Parasadam. Jagya Sankirtan Prajayi, Jagya Sumeda Sa. Those who are intelligent, what do? They chant the holy name. If you want to see those who are intelligent in this world, don't look at people who have degrees and they say professors of this or that and that. Prabhupada went to Russia and made a dean of faculty of religion, ancient religion, Professor Potowski. What did he say? Professor, the dean of faculty, the head of department. What did he say? Swamiji, the body and the soul, they are all dead. All of them are dead, the same thing. So what's the difference? This is a profession talking, not illiterate. It's a profession, not even degree holder. A professional. He's heading a department. So what will happen to people who are studying under him? The whole school, where are they going? All they graduate for years. That school have been making graduates. So where are they going? They are graduating people for hell. So one who is intelligent is known by taking shelter with the holy name. This is how someone is intelligent, someone is fortunate. He takes shelter with the holy name. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is speaking. This statement is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is speaking. And he's going to quote Bhagavatam, which you already opened. Which you already opened it. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is quoting. Everything just corresponds. It redeems the unredeemable residents of previous birth. Sorry. Listen. The holy name redeems the unredeemable resident of hellish planet and nullifies the inevitable sinful reactions carried over from previous births. The greatness of the holy name. Redeem unredeemable. Something which cannot be repaired. The holy name can repair it. You know, great? You have any other process like that? Anything one can think of? Huh? Anything one can think of in this world which can be even nearer to the name? No. Why would a supremely intelligent person in this world that we have ever heard of in this world, who take any branch of so-called education, is a top. Any branch of philosophy, material or spiritual, is the top. Why will he come and teach the holy name and not teaching other things? Why? Because the holy name is the greatest. There's nothing compared to the holy name. That's the greatness of the name. He rectifies everything. The holy name rectifies everything. Everything. Whatever, no matter how damaged, see, it redeems the unredeemable resident of hellish planet and nullifies the inevitable sinful reactions carried over from previous births. A proof, we'll go to the proof. What is the practical proof? We'll go there. The holy name purifies offenses and is the quintessence of all transcendental activities, shining more brilliantly than the Vedas. The scriptures declare that chanting is the highest spiritual activity, higher than making pilgrimages to the holiest of places. People go to holy places, right? People go to holy places, especially these days. We go to holy places. What to do there? That is holy places these days. And then the so-called holy man you're going to meet there, what is he doing? I saw something in Hirisike, I won't tell you. You see, sadhu. I saw in the daytime. So what would you think will happen in the night? I saw he's only go. Hey, Japataka Maharaj also he saw the two of us were going to Ganga mountain in the daytime. Rishikesh is a holy place, one of the holy places people should go. What we saw in the daytime, Maharaj saw also not only me. He saw. I saw it. I kept quiet. I didn't know that he saw it. When we came back in the class and he mentioned it. Wow. So that's in the daytime. The holy places. So what is there in the holy places? What is the holy places today? Who are the people who go to holy places? And who are the sages to be associated with in the holy places? These things are off. And even those days, people are going there. Even those days, people go there. What do they do there? Do meditation. And the meditation is, whom are you meditating upon? The yogis. Whom are they meditating upon? Super soul, not Bhagwan Krishna, not Brajendananda. So it means that they will go to Vaikuntha, not Goloka, even if they attain success. But the holy name does not send anyone anywhere but Goloka Vrindavan. Goloka. That is where we'll go. Goloka. Therefore, it is greater than the holiest of places. The holy name is omnipotent and benedicts a chanter with unimaginable good fortune. Its very nature is that it elevates one to experience divine bliss. A chanter is no ordinary person, for he becomes worthy of the entire world's praise. The holy name is the only means of salvation for the fallen conditioned souls, and it always worshipable, for it offers the much desired liberation. Exalt one to the supreme spiritual abode and blesses the chanter with transcendental love of God. Sri Hari. The Shruti and Smriti contain countless proof of the holy name's sublime position. It is the supreme destination of all spiritual aspirations and the mainstream of the current bhakti devotional service. The glory of the holy name. Then look at the practical example. Who are the practical example that we can see? And Bhagavatam, Canto 6, Chapter 2, text number 7. Sukadeva Goswami is speaking. Ayam hi krita diriveshu janma kutyamba samapi jade vyacha hara vivasu nama swasti ayanam hare. Ajamila has already atoned for all his sinful actions. He has atoned for all. What do you mean by all? Indeed, he has atoned not only for sin performed in one life, but for those performed in millions of lives. For in a helpless condition, he chanted the holy name of Narayana. Even though he did not chant purely, he chanted without offense, and therefore he is now pure and eligible for liberation. What Ajamila chanted was Namabas, not the pure name. But what did he get? He didn't go to hell. Listen, what is happening. Ajamila, what did this happen? This incident, what did it happen? Where? Huh? In his bedroom. My question was, where did it happen? In the bedroom? The dying bed?
Last time he called his son named Narayan.
Okay. Where? Where did
He was dying.
in the house of a prostitute. Ajamila was living with a prostitute, not just a wife, a prostitute. in the house, what do one do with prostitute? What do you do in a prostitute? All of us, right? So they are saying, who is speaking? The Vishnu Dutas. They came from Vaikunta. And they are telling Yamaduta, don't arrest this man. Why? Why? He's sinful. Vishnu Duta said, that is why ignorance. You don't know the greatness of the holy name. If you know the greatness of the holy name, you can never touch this man. Because you are a foolish servant of your master, you don't know the greatness of the holy name. You are making this a great business. Go and ask your master if what they're doing is correct. Go. We're waiting for you. Your master is a pure devotee. Go and ask him if what you're doing is correct. It's approved in the scripture. One who have chanted the holy name of Krishna is a candidate for you to take to right. Go and ask your master. They come and tell us. They were shocked. At these people. What are they talking? So how can you tell me that this man has nullified all the sins for million years? What is he doing with the prostitute? Tell me. What is he doing with the prostitute? What is he doing? Is that bhakti? Illicit sex he is doing, and you are saying that not only this lifetime, Jamila has nullified everything and is sinless? What is that? The Vishnu Dutta said, this is your ignorance. This is the problem with ignorant people. Those who are not to be punished, they are punished. Those who are to be punished, they are not punished. Kali Yuga. I'm saying, go and ask your master, who is Jamila? He is free from the sins he has committed for millions of lives. Millions. 10 millions. So he is completely free and eligible for liberation. What is that? By the way, we have never had any experience like this. Since ever we have been doing our services, we have never had anybody interrupting our services. Today is the first time. Why is the first time? The holy name. Jamila chanted holy name. They have been arresting people who have not been chanting holy name peacefully, no difficulty. Today, they have encountered a person who is chanting the holy name. Therefore, they have difficulty. This is the point here. They have difficulty arresting a person who have been chanting Hare Krishna mantra. And another point to take note of here is Jamila was not chanting Hare Krishna mantra to go to Goloka. He didn't remember Krishna. What he chanted, Narayana, was his son, not Narayan. But Lord Vishnu said, "This is my name they call. This is my name they call. It is my name." Therefore, in the last verse of this chapter, Sri Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur gave a purport. In the purport, he said, and Prabhupada put it in his purport. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur said, "This person has chanted my name, therefore it is my duty to protect it." The holy name is a protector. It's a protector. It's a shelter for all those who are taking shelter. The holy name is a shelter. Let me tell you the truth. Everything we're doing in this world and everything that we will get in this world the only property that we have is the holy name. We are going to drop everything. We are going to drop everything, including this body we use in acquiring all this. We are going to drop everything here. For a non-devotee, the reaction of our sinful activities, that is our profit. That's what we are going to take with us. For a devotee, the holy name we have chanted, we are going to the greatness and the glory. That's the only property we have is holy. So here the Yamadutas had considered only external situation of Ajahn. Since he was extremely sinful throughout his life, they thought he should be taken to Yamara and did not know that he had become free from the reactions of all his sins. Simply by chanting one holy name of Hari. Hari. A sinful man can counteract the reactions to more sin than he is able to commit. This is Brihad Vishnu Puran. If you chant Hare Krishna mantra, the name is so powerful, so great, that the name will check us from doing many sinful activities. We will not have interest to do some activities. One day I told one devotee in Brazil, I told her, you want to give up Krishna consciousness and become Christian. Do you know why you want to do that? I'm not in the heart, but I'm telling you what is happening there. The reason, because if you are chanting Hare Krishna, you feel guilty doing something sinful. If you're a Christian, you don't feel guilty. You feel normal because everybody does it. If you're chanting Hare Krishna, you want to do something wrong, the mind will say, see what you're doing? It's nonsense. It's not true. I told her, she kept quiet. She put her face down. I said, you can go and do your nonsense, but I'm telling you what you want to do. You're not giving it up because it's not good. You are giving it up because you're feeling guilty. If you're here, the mind will break you seriously not to do something. So you don't want to feel guilty doing sinful activities. So go and hide and do what you think of doing. But you wouldn't be happy. You only suffer the consequences. So let us use our intelligence to take shelter of the holy name. Let us take shelter of the holy name. If you take shelter of the holy name properly, we are 100% secure. 100% secure. There are so many things which are going on in our life that we don't know. And Krishna is taking them away, trashing them all away. Yesterday, we listened to His Grace Yaduna Prabhu, and he was telling how he was on the speed, and one of the tires pulled off. He was going ahead of them. And he held the steering and he continued to roll until he came to a stop. And nothing happened to the devotees. Other passers-by who saw the whole thing, What they saw, he didn't see. That is not new. It has always been like that. What he saw, what he didn't see, other people, they saw it and they came. Christians always want to help us to see what is happening. But see, we don't see. A man came and stopped and said, where is the driver of this bus? I'm the one who said, it's not you I saw. I didn't see you. The person I saw is different. Where is the man? Who is the man? Goranga Mahaprabhu came in there to protect it. The devotee did not see, but those who were passing by, they saw. That is not a new thing. It has been a history. Like this, I can tell you many persons. One time, one king, Samudra Sena, he is a devotee. He's a ruler, he's a king. He's a devotee. When Yudhishthira Maharaj wanted to do his Rajashwa sacrifice, to do that, you have to go to all the other rulers and defeat them in battle and make them surrender to you and pay taxes. For you to do that Zakia, you have to defeat all other people. Samudra Sena was thinking, I've been practicing Krishna consciousness a long time. I'm not getting Krishna. A Krishna is not easily gotten by our strength or other means, but through devotees. So, Yudhishthira Maharaj sent Arjuna, Sahadev, Nakula, Bhim, different directions. You go to this direction, go to that direction, send them all over the universe. They go all over, they all came here at that time. This is one country, India, at that time. It was not the marketing like now. So, Samudra Sena saw Bhim Sena. He's a devotee. Fortunately for me, Bhim Sena is good for club, not for shooting arms. So this is a chance. I will attack him seriously. When he's in danger, he will call Krishna, and Krishna will appear. I will get mercy from Krishna. He's not fighting to kill him. He's just putting him into difficulty, so you call Krishna. When a devotee is in trouble, Krishna, yes. So Krishna will appear because of his devotee, and I will have a chance to see Krishna. So he told his soldier, don't fight to kill anybody here. Don't fight to kill anybody here. Don't only defend yourself. He faced Bhimsena. He gave him a terrible, and Bhimsena became baffled. Hey, Krishna, I'm going to die like this. It will be unfair. Protect me, Krishna. Krishna appeared. As soon as Krishna appeared, Samudra Sena saw him. He fell from the chariot. All for blessings of Krishna. I'm begging Krishna, please help me. I just want to have your audience. Please help me. Bhimsena was wondering, why this man? You offer obeisance to me. I didn't defeat him. Why you offer obeisance? He didn't see Krishna, but Samudra Sena saw. So he got a desire. So he came to Bhimsena and said, thank you. Thank me for what? Why are you thanking me? You don't know what happened. Because you are a devotee, you call Krishna, right? When I put in trouble, you call Krishna. Krishna came. Ah, I didn't see him. Yes, don't worry. You don't have to see him. It is for me. So, thank you. So there are many instances. When this happened to Yadunapa, when he was driving, he liked to speed. Yeah, he likes speeding. So he had that is problem there. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to control the steering till the car went to a stop. But he didn't see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu there. He was thinking I'm the one driving. But actually, the driver who drove at that time was Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. he entered to take over the steering and control. The steering, nothing happened. So the greatness of the holy name, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, we cannot find the limit. Just like one cannot find the limit of an ocean, you can't find the bottom of an ocean. Deeper than the ocean is the glories of the holy name. That Krishna himself cannot find the limit. Who else? Who else can find? But why are we speaking? For our purification. For purification, we are speaking this. So we can get purified. Here we are hearing from Brihad Vishnu Purana that simply by chanting one holy name of Hari, a sinful man can counteract the reactions to more sins than he is able to commit. That is one. That's just one. If one chant the holy name of the Lord, even in a helpless condition, but without desiring to do so, all the reactions of a sinful life depart. Just as when a lion roars, all the small animals flee in fear. The holy name does what? Scatter the sinful reactions of our lives. Drive them away. We may not see that, but it is happening. So the scripture and the chariots, they are giving us the vision so we can be able to appreciate what is happening, to understand what we are doing, so that we'll be able to do it properly. If we change our attitude towards the holy name and take a proper shelter of the holy name, even unconsciously, as Jamila was not calling Narayan, he was calling his son. He was stopped from going to hell, and Krishna gave him a chance to go and associate with devotees in Badrika Ashram, and from there he perfected his life and went back home up to Godhead. What about those who consciously were full understanding? Oh, this is the greatness. The name is so great. Let me take shelter. What will happen to you? What will happen to you? Who will consciously, while we are chanting the holy name, we are remembering, oh, the name is so great. And see, I'm so fortunate that I've been given this name. How much shall we be ready to thank Srila Prabhupada, our chariots, by giving us this rare jewel that even Brahma and Shiva, they are hankering. They are hankering for this, and we have it. How much shall we be ready to pay more attention to the chanting? How much shall we be ready to welcome the holy name, to appreciate and value this rare jewel, the treasure? Say, Prem Dan. His Nam Sankirtan is Prem Dan. Prem Dan. Very rare jewel, the treasure. We hear the word treasure in the English. When we say treasure, we are looking at material things, right? The real treasure is the holy name. Why? This is permanent asset. The holy name is permanent asset. It's a permanent asset. It is inexhaustible. All our so-called wealth, treasure, they are perishable. All of them are perishable. Either our karma will exhaust it now, or death will end it for us. Is it not? Both ways, the holy name is permanent, inexhaustible. It will never leave us, but it will continue to increase in quality and quantity. And then put the burden on. Continue to increase. The greatness of the holy name, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, is not possible to to reach there, but we are just testing the particle. It's a particle. This is from Garuda Purana. If one chant the holy name of the Lord, even in a helpless condition, or without desiring to do so, all the reactions of a sinful life depart. Just as when a lion roars, all the small animals flee in fear. This is Garuda Purana. Garuda Purana is speaking. The first one is Brihat Vishnu Purana. Nam no hi yabati sakti. Papa niri harane hare. Tabad kar tum na saknuti. Patakam pataki nara. Patakam pataki nara. One will not go to hell. We will contract all our sinful deeds. Avase na piyanam ni. Kiritite sarabapa takain. Oman vimuchate sadyan. Simha trastai rigai riva. And then to Skanda Purana. Sakrit ucharitam jena. Hariditi akshara dvayam. Baddha parikarastenan. Moksaya gamanam pratin. By once, chanting the name of the Lord. Hari,
Hari.
which consists of two syllables. Ha, ye. One guarantees his path to liberation. Just to say, Hari,
Hari.
our path to liberation is open. The gate is wide open, no padlock, no key. Open. Just to say, Hari. Why Hari means what? And who takes away? Krishna takes away all our sinfulness. The holy name is so great that the Lord would take away all our burden. All our burden will be destroyed. These are some of the reasons why the Vishnu Dutas objected to the Yamadutas taking a Jamila to the court of Yamuna. That's one reason. This is Bhagavatam can persist, chapter 2, text 7. So we continue with the greatness of the holy name. How great is the holy name? Narayan, even though he did not chant purely, he chanted without offenses. And therefore, he is now pure and eligible for liberation. If by chanting these Namabhas, the gate to hell is closed, what about the pure name, the sweet name? What will happen? You become the source of liberation for the whole universe, for the whole world. The name makes you a source of liberation for other living entities by chanting the holy name. So we continue with the glories of the holy name. The same chapter, that takes 9 and 10. 9 and 10. Stena Sura Pumitra Drup Brahma Guru Kalpaga Stri Raja Pitri Gohantan Yecha Patakino Pare Sarave Samapi Agavatam Idameva Sudiskritam Namabhya Haranam Vishnur Jatastadi Sayamati. The chanting of the holy name of Lord Vishnu is the best process of atonement for a thief of gold, or other valuables for a drunkard, for one who betrays a friend or relative, for one who kills a Brahmana, or for one who indulges in sex with the wife of his guru, or another superior. It is also the best method of atonement for one who murders women, the king or his father, for one who slaughters cows, and for all other sinful men, simply by chanting the holy name of Lord Vishnu. Such sinful persons may attract the attention of the Supreme Lord, who therefore considers, because this man has chanted my holy name, then it is my duty to give him protection. This is not a license. It is not a license. It is said here that Ajamila chanted without offense. Why? Because he was not thinking, okay, let me go and steal a goat tomorrow. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Harinam, 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 Harinam. Tomorrow is Ekadasi, 64. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. That becomes an offense. That the holy name will never deliver us, but it will destroy us. How great the holy name is. The holy name is so great that it can do anything to help. But if one offends the holy name, there is no chance for deliverance. One can offend Krishna. The holy name will protect you. The holy name will deliver you. If you offend Krishna, the holy name will deliver. But if you offend the holy name, the gate is permanently sealed. That's how great the holy name is. Therefore, one should not think, okay, the holy name is so powerful. Nothing is compared to the holy name. Nothing surpasses the holy name. Even Krishna is not as powerful as his name. So if I change the holy name, after I do something wrong, I'll be freed. You will never be free. You'll be destroyed. There's no chance for deliverance. No chance. This is the greatness of the holy name. It is very, very dangerous to do these activities. Very dangerous. To kill a Brahmana, to betray friends and relatives. Very, very dangerous. This activity can send one to hell. Just this, betray a friend, betrayer. People say you destroy my trust. Very, very dangerous to destroy someone's trust, because by that, some people may never recover from it. In this material experience in Kali Yuga, majority of people live in the past. People who live in the past will always remain suffering, because we are constantly meditating on problems that has happened. For one who constantly meditates on problems, you always have problems. If you constantly remember, okay, this person do this person do this person do this million times, I've made that 10 million times, I have million times also a failure, we will always continue to have a failure. One should not live in the past. Well, why people live in the past? Because the trust has been destroyed. Betrayal, very, very dangerous. One will go to hell. But if these things are done foolishly in ignorance, and now one has been made fortunate after suffering millions of lifetimes, one has been made fortunate to come in contact with the holy name, and will take full shelter of the holy name will deliver us. But if you would think that now I have the chance some years ago in Benin City, in Nigeria. A man came to this one of our BBT shop. So I was talking to him about the importance of chanting the holy name as we are discussing. Chanting the holy name, what will happen, how beneficial it is. He must say, thank you, my friend, thank you. Now I got the secrets. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, you're my best friend. I've never had this before. So I was really very happy that, yeah, I'm a good preacher. I've attracted this way. Yeah, you're not a good preacher. The man disappointed me. I will not come to practice with you. I will wait when I'm about to die. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So this man. So I say, my friend, it is not like that. If you don't practice now, you will not remember it at that time. It's only when you start to practice now that you will remember it there. So please come regularly to come and learn how to chant here. Then you'll be able to remember it at that time. So no, this is the secret. I will remember it. You have given to me now. So I have gotten it. I'll keep it. When it is time, Hare Krishna chant. So we should not think like this, that I can do something wrong and then come and chant Hare Krishna, then I will neutralize the effect. You will never be neutralized. Instead, we will suffer more. The holy name will put us in a more miserable condition. It's something which is very, very powerful, that can cure our disease. If you misuse it, it will also kill you powerfully. So we should carefully, with all humility, tell the holy name sincerely and beg the holy name for shelter. If you will do this regularly, always consulting the holy name with humility, with sincerity, Ajamila will not think, let me continue my life with a prostitute and the time Hare Krishna Narayan. That was not his intention. He didn't know this. Therefore, he chanted offenselessly. He chanted helplessly. He was calling his son helplessly when he's in danger. Therefore, he got the shelter of the holy name. The most heinous offenses, like murdering a woman, so heinous means heinous, terrible, dangerous, risky, is stealing gold, other valuables for a drunkard. See, people think that they are enjoying. You see, they describe it as heinous activity, drinking, heinous activity. For one who betrays a friend or relative, for one who kills a Brahmana, or for one who indulges himself with the wife of his guru or other superior. It is also the best method of atonement for one who murders women, the king of his father, for one who slaughters cows, and for all other sinful deeds, simply by chanting the holy name of the Lord Vishnu. Such sinful persons may attract the attention of the Supreme Lord, who therefore considers, because this man has chanted my holy name, it is my duty to give the person full protection. So the greatness of the holy name is that one who chants the holy name is fully protected. Fully protected. Nothing can affect a person who is very much engaged in chanting. Atonement does not have power. Atonement, prayaschitta, doesn't have power to uproot the seed of sin. The holy name has the power to uproot the seed of sin completely. Therefore, we should not compare the holy name to other processes of atonement recommended in the Vedas. We should not, it become offense if we compare the name. We shouldn't minimize the name to this level, because the power of the holy name is so great. Atonement is like you give a bribe, or you have a punch tire, you just patch it. That is atonement. Prayaschitta. You just patch a tube. Is it wonderful or to buy a new tube? Which one is better? Buy a new tube. That is the chant with the holy name. Chant with the holy name is buying a new tube, a new tire. But yes, cheater means go and patch it. Very soon it will disappoint you. So it is useless. But the holy name is the best. It's the best method. Nothing which is compared to it. The following is a Vedic ritualistic ceremonies or undergoing atonement. Sinful men do not become as purified as chanting once the holy names of the Hari. Although ritualistic atonement may free one from sinful reaction, it does not awaken devotional sense, unlike the chanting of the Lord's name, which reminds one of the Lord's fame, qualities, attributes, pastimes, and paraphernalia. Atonement will not give one pure love for Godhead because the heart is not completely pure. Do it as some of the jagia or all these jagias, you cannot develop pure love. Only if one continue to do this thing for millions of lifetimes by accumulation of all this for millions of lifetimes, then one may have the fortune to meet the pure devotee who will ignite the fire of bhakti and will come to the shelter of chanting the holy name. But a person who chants the holy name just once, in any condition, even a person who is about to die or someone who falls off from the cliff or whatever, just to chant the Hare Krishna mantra, they are freed, completely freed from all those reactions. So the Vishnu Dutas are still speaking the glories of the holy name. By following, this is for '14. At the time of death, this Jamila helplessly and very loudly chanted the holy name of the Lord. Narayan. That holy name of the Lord, Narayan, that chanting alone has already freed him from the reactions of all sinful life. Therefore, O servant of Yamaraj, do not try to take him to your master for punishment in hellish conditions. Don't take him there. Jamila is already free from the reactions of all the sinful activities. It's a pure soul. A hellish planet is meant for sinful people. A Jamila is not considered a sinful person. Because Krishna promised in Vargita, Ante Kalecha Mamiva, Smaran Muktwa Kalevanam, Yaha Prayati Samad Bhavam, Jatin Hosti Atra Samsaya. If one remembers Krishna, Narayan, at the time of death, one is certainly eligible to return immediately home back to Godhead. And this is Krishna's promise. Krishna's word is infallible. Krishna is infallible. His word is infallible. So Krishna said, anyone who remembers me at the time of death comes to me. I generally remember Narayan. Narayan and Krishna himself are the same, not different. So he remembers Krishna. Therefore, he cannot go to hell. So Vishnu Dutas, they clearly mentioned this to the Yamadutas. They were shocked and they took Jamila from them. For the first time, they became defeated because of the power of the holy name. This had never happened to them before. And so powerful the holy name that the Yamadutas, they blew. Some of them. When this happened to them, we thought you are the supreme God. All along we have been serving here. Our mind is that you are the supreme. Is anybody superior to you? Yamada laughed. Look at it. He said, you don't know. He said, you don't know. I am not the supreme. Say, so there's somebody superior to you? Yamada said, yes. Who's that? Narayan? You hear that name? Narayan? That person is my master. Oh, can we go and serve him? Yes. Yamaraj released him to go to Narayan. Like, you see the potency of the holy name? That the Yamadutas, they did not chant it. They only had the name from Ajamila. What happened to them? They blew from their duty. They left their master Yamaraj and went back to Godhead. Also, they went to Narayan. That's the power of the holy name. So powerful. Great. That they did not chant. They only had. Just hearing the name or chanting the name, the same potency is there. Therefore, Haridas Thakur recommended chanting the name loudly. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. One inexperienced, smarter, inexperienced Vedic Brahman who does not know anything, not the scripture, Charlie Haridas. Hey Haridas, who has given you power to speak like this? Why are you making noise, chanting the name so loud? Why? Can't you chant it so? Who scripture said like that? This is a circle of learned people. Tell us. Haridas Thakur said, my dear, you see, I'm a low-class person. I don't know anything about it. But I have heard from learned people like yourself. All the scripture declare that chanting the holy name loudly is 1,000 times more powerful than chanting it silently. Good scripture said. Oh, Namacharya. He's a Charya of the holy name. So he knows everything. So Haridas said, in the Bhagavatam, it is mentioned the loudest chant to the holy name benefit the chanter, benefit those who hear, benefit those who cannot chant. The proof is here. The Yamaduta, they didn't chant. And you see also the power of the holy name. As Jamila didn't chant the pure name, he got delivered. Yeah, Vishnu, the Yamaduta, also they didn't chant, only had him chanted. Also, they got delivered. How powerful the holy name is. So the chanter and the hearers, they get benefits. In this material world, if you don't eat yourself, watching somebody eating, you get benefit. Yes. If you want to be knowledge, you have to eat yourself. See the holy name, how powerful is it? The Yamadusa did not chant. They only had Vishnu Dutas chanting, Ajamila chanting, which is not even the pure name. They got benefited. They gave up the service of Yamaraj and went to Vishnu. That means you went back to Godhead by hearing the name. Not even many times. They had him once. And yeah. So you see the greatness of the holy name, right? How great is the holy name? The chanters and the hearers, yes, they got benefit. You cannot, if you don't do Jagya, people who are doing Jagya, the person who is doing is the one who will carry the benefit. If you don't do, you may participate. You may participate, but you cannot get your desired fulfilled just by participating. You have to do your own, then you can get the benefit. but the jargon of the holy name so great that everybody get benefit. The animal did not chant the holy name. The only Hallelujah who chanted, they got benefited. They don't know how to chant. They had the name. They got delivered. That's how powerful the holy name is. So we should chant. One who chants the holy name of the Lord is immediately freed from the reactions of unlimited sins, even if he chants indirectly to indicate something else, jokingly, musical entertainment, or even neglectfully. This is accepted by all the learned scholars of the scriptures. Every morning we said inattentive chanting is dangerous, right? Inattentive chanting is dangerous. Even inattentive chanting is wonderful. Inattentive chanting is also wonderful. That is how powerful the name is. Just make mistake to keep chanting. Make mistake to chant. The name will force you one day to chant purely. It will happen. And one day you chant purely because the name is like if you fall in the water, if you like to bathe or not, if you fall in the water, you'll be wet. It may not be clean immediately, but it'll be wet. That is sure. So if you keep chanting, even inattentively, but if you continue to chant, the name is so powerful that it will rise above the inattentive one and offenses and completely destroy all offenses, everything, and give you the pure name. This is a proof in Padma Purana. Padma Purana said that the ways to counteract sinful chanting, namabas, shadow chanting, is to keep chanting. One will not get the benefit immediately, but by chanting, one is accumulating the benefit of chanting. And because the name is very powerful, the name will rise above all those offenses, all our limitations. The name will rise above it and destroy the seed of sin completely from the root. Remove it completely, right from the root, and bring out the pure name. The pure name will rise like the moon and will shine for the benefit of everyone. Therefore, how much are we going to? The process of chanting the holy name has the power to eradicate all the accumulated and sinful reactions and much more. So much so that the holy name can absorb more sinful reactions than what is at all capable of meeting. And we look at the PPT. Yes. Obeisances to the fathers of Sankirtan. Ajanu lambita bujo kanakabadatu Sankirtanoika pitaru kamalaya taksho Vishwambaru Dvijavaru Yuga Dharma Kalu Vande Jagad Priya Karu Karanava Karu. I offer my respectful obeisances unto Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Sri Nityananda Prabhu, whose arms extended down to their knees, who have golden yellow complexions and who inaugurated the congregational chanting of the holy names of the Lord. Their eyes resemble the petals of a lotus flower. They are the maintainers of the living entities, the base of the Brahmanas, the protectors of religious principles for this age, the benefactors of the universe, and the most merciful of all incarnations. Definition of Sankirtan. Definition. Sankirtan is our language. Definition of Sankirtan. What is Sankirtan? Something will be there. Sankirtan. What is Sankirtan? When a person loudly chants the glories of the Lord's activities, qualities, form, etc., his chanting is called Sankirtan. Sankirtan is also refers to the congregational chanting of the holy name of the Lord. What is Sankirtan? Continue. The chanting process offered by Lord Chaitanya for achieving love of God is called Sankirtan. Sankirtan is a Sanskrit word. Sam means samyak, complete, and Kirtan means glorifying or describing. So, complete description means complete glorification of the Supreme or the Supreme complete whole. It is not that one can describe anything or glorify anything. That would be Kirtan. From the grammatical point of view, that may be Kirtan, or according to the Vedic system, Kirtan means describing the supreme authority, the absolute truth, the supreme personality of Godhead. That is called Kirtan. Continue. Jiva Goswami. When many devotees assemble together to hear and chant the Lord's glories, the chanting is called Sankirtan. Sankirtan is a yoga dharma. It's a religion for this age. Because it's the greatest, it is recommended to chant. That's the only thing we have in this world. Harinam, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Harinam, Harinam.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Iti soda sakam nam nam kali kalmasa asana. Natapa paratayo saraba videsu drishyate. These 16 names composed of 32 syllables are the only means of counteracting the evil effect of the Kali Yuga. After searching through all the Vedic literature, one cannot find a method of religion for this age so sublime as the chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra, the Yuga Dharma. Dhyayan krite rajan jagyais tretayam dvapare chayan jadabnoti tadabnoti alo sankirtya ke savam. Whatever is achieved by meditation in Satya Yuga, by performance of Jagya in Treta Yuga, or by the worship of Krishna's lotus feet in Dwapara Yuga, is also obtained in the age of Kali simply by the chanting and glorifying Lord Krishna. Kali dosan dide rajan astihi eko mahaguna kirtan na eva Krishna sya bhukta sangha parambrajet. My dear king, although Kali Yuga is an ocean of faults, there is Kali dosa nide ocean of faults. Unlimited. You can find anything. Take any object, you can get million faults in it. Any object, anything, any person, 1 million faults you can find. in all this, the best thing is the holy name. There is still one good quality. What is that? Ekamahaguna. Ekamahaguna. The greatest quality in the ocean of thought. The greatest thing in this ocean is Nam Krishnana. Krishnana. Eva Krishna. Still, one good quality about this is simply by chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, one can become free from material bondage and be promoted to the transcendental kingdom. Kalim Sabhajanantyarya Gunagya Sarabhapajina Chatra Sankirtane Aiva Sarabha Swaratu Di Labiate. Those who are advanced and highly qualified and are interested in the essence of life know the good qualities of Kali Yuga. Such people worship the age of Kali because in this age one can advance in spiritual knowledge and attain life's goals simply by performing the Sankirtan Jagya, the chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra. It is said that this age of Kali is threefold devoid of religious principles. Hardly 1/4 of the principles of religion are still observed in this age. But by the mercy of Lord Krishna, this vacancy of Kali Yuga has not only been completely filled, but the religious process has been made so easy that simply by rendering transcendental loving service unto Lord Krishna by chanting his holy names. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. One can achieve the highest result of religion, namely being transferred to the highest planet within the spiritual world, Goloka Vrindavan. Sankirtan is the best means to worship Krishna. Other processes are full of faults. Other processes, especially this time, they are full of faults. We don't have a Brahmana who can chant the mantra perfectly. All the mantras are imperfectly chanted. The meters are not proper. Or whatever Jagya will do today, meters are not properly chanted according to the meter. Those days, if you make a mistake 1 meter, you get complete opposite result, destruction. But because Kali Yuga is a condemned age, we don't have those things. But, Shukracharya, who is a spiritual master of the demons, I'm saying this because if you're my friend, I can speak very nicely, or you have great qualities, you're so nice. You don't speak like that about your enemy. You know?
Yes.
If your enemy glorify you, that is perfect. That is authentic. So Shukracharya, who is a guru of all bad logic, he said that all the jagyas and everything that we do, with all the mistake, all the fault, imperfection, the moment you chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, all the mistakes are completely amended. Complete. No more faults. Everything. You get the perfect result. Once the mantra is chanted, it will complete. Chitan mentioned before that it amends all that which cannot be amended. The holy name can amend it. Shukracharya confirmed it. That which cannot be repaired, the name can repair it perfectly. Shukracharya confirmed. Can you imagine? It's not good for us. We are chanting, we should be happy that what we are doing is perfect, that even demons approve of it. Demon approved the chanting of the holy name. Give it a high respect. So we should appreciate that. In great jubilation, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, "My dear Swarup Damodara, from me, know from me that chanting the holy name is the most feasible means of salvation in this age of Kali. In this age of Kali, the process of worshipping Krishna is to perform sacrifice by chanting the holy name of the Lord. One who does so is certainly very intelligent, and he attains shelter of the lotus feet of Krishna. The Sankirtan of Krishna's name is praised as the best and most powerful means to attain the treasure of Krishna Prem. It is like a potent medicine that can attract precious objects from a distance. Because Nam Sankirtan invariably leads to the treasure of pure love for God, for Lord Krishna. Through connoisseurs of devotional service consider Nam Sankirtan the very fruit of bhakti. Nam is what? The Supreme Lord Himself. The Supreme Lord Himself inaugurates Sankirtan. Lord Sri Krishna thinks, I shall personally inaugurate the religion of the age, Nam Sankirtan, the congregational chanting of the holy name. I shall make the world dance in ecstasy, realizing the 4 millions of loving devotional service. During the incarnation of Lord Chaitanya, to inaugurate the Krishna consciousness movement, even such personalities as Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, and the 4 Kumaras took birth upon this earth, being allured by the ecstatic love of Lord Krishna. All of them, including the great sage Narada and devotees like Prahlad, came here as if human beings, chanting the holy names of Lord Krishna together and dancing and floating in the inundation of love of God. The goddess of fortune and others, allured by love of Krishna, also came down in the form of human beings and tested the holy name of the Lord in love. What to speak of others? Even Krishna, the son of Nanda Maharaj, personally descends to taste the nectar of love of Godhead in the form of the chanting of Hare Krishna. As the name is so great that the Lord Himself, Lord Krishna Himself feels the need for Him to come and taste Himself. That's how great the name is. And all the great personalities they came, they all came down to taste the holy name of Krishna. And they did. They enjoyed. Their remnant is what we are chewing. Let us take it nicely with good consciousness. So Sri Krishna Chaitanya is the initiator of Sankirtan congregational chanting of the holy name of the Lord. One who worships Him through Sankirtan is fortunate indeed. The Supreme Lord Himself performs Sankirtan. In the age of Kali, intelligent persons perform congregational chanting to worship the incarnation of Godhead, who constantly sings the name of Krishna. Although his complexion is not blackish, he is Krishna himself. He is accompanied by his associates, servants, weapons, and confidential companions. Just prior to his youthful life, he began the Sankirtan movement. Day and night, he used to dance in ecstasy with his devotees. The Sankirtan movement went on from one part of the town to another as the Lord wandered everywhere, performing kirtan. In this way, he inundated the whole world by distributing love of Godhead. It is confirmed herein that the performance of Sankirtan Jagya in this age is as good as all other Jagyas in all other ages. But this is better. He once performed Sankirtan Jagya by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. There is no need to arrange elaborate paraphernalia for the prescribed sacrificial ceremonies recommended in the Vedas. Who has the money to do that? Who has the money? And even all the ingredients are contaminated. The environment are not suitable. Everything is contaminated. The only thing which is pure and sublime is the chanting of the holy name. That's how powerful it is that nothing material can affect it, but it can affect everything positively, except those who are whimsical. That is the name. In the chant of the holy names, Hare and Krishna. Hare means the energy of Krishna, and Krishna is the Vishnu Tattva. Combined together, they are everything. In this age, persons who are harassed by the influence of Kali Yuga and cannot arrange for all the requisite paraphernalia for performing sacrifice are recommended in the Vedas. But if one simply chants Hare Krishna, it is to be understood that he is performing all kinds of yajna because there is nothing within our vision except Hare, the energy of Krishna and Krishna. Especially in this age of Kali, Sankirtan alone is sufficient. If the members of our temples in the different parts of the world simply continue Sankirtan before the deity, especially before Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they will remain perfect. There is no need of any other performances. Nevertheless, to keep oneself clean in habits and mind, deity worship and other regulative principles are required. Sri Jiva Goswami says, although Sankirtan is sufficient for the perfection of life, the archana or worship of the deity in the temple must continue in order that the devotees may stay clean and pure. Srila Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Thakura therefore recommended that one follow both processes simultaneously. We strictly followed his principle of performing deity worship and Sankirtan along parallel lines. That's Sankirtan makes everyone blissful. Our time is still there?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if they will have questions. Yesterday I didn't see anyone asking questions. That's why I'm just continuing. I'm just satisfying myself. Okay. I'm just satisfying myself. If there's a question or not, I'll just go.
I only have like 2 questions.
Okay. So the Sanatana Goswami has praised the chanting of the holy name as follows in his Brihad Bhagavatam, Part 1, chapter 1. All glories to the all blissful holy name of Sri Krishna, which causes the devotee to give up all conventional religious duties, meditation, and worship. When somehow or other uttered only once by a living being, the holy name awards him liberation. The holy name of Krishna is the highest nectar. It is my very life and my only treasure. We talked about treasure before. That's what I'm saying. It's the only treasure. It will throw out all other things and take only the holy name as a treasure. You will never regret it. Everything will become meaningful. Everything will become useful. Everything will become sweet and complete. Whatever the holy name, whatever we have is all useless garbage. It's a load on our head. Let us remove the load by chanting the holy name of Krishna. It's another person speaking. His only treasure is holy name. Therefore, not that he is speaking philosophy, He abandoned his ministry work. He was ruling. Nawan Hushan Shah was just there in the name. The person who was ruling the whole world that time is Sanatan Goswami, Rupa Goswami. They were the ruling. He was just there in the name, going to fight many people. But Sanatan Goswami, they were ruling. But he threw it out because that is useless. The treasure is the holy name. He gave it up. The government takes short of the holy name. The absolute truth is Sri Krishna, and loving devotion to Sri Krishna exhibited in pure love is achieved through congregational chanting of the holy name, which is the essence of all bliss. This is Rupa Goswami, very, very powerful and famous. I do not know how much nectar the two syllables Krishna have produced. When the holy name of Krishna is chanted, it appears to dance within the mouth. Is that like that? Mm-hmm. Is it like that with us? Let's pray to Rupa Goswami to give us his blessings so that we can experience this. We then desire many, many more. Those who are struggling with Sicilian from morning till night to tomorrow. So we beg Rupa Goswami seriously to help us. Rupa Goswami wanted many mouths, not only that. When that name enters into the holes of the ears, we desire many millions of years. Powerful the name. You see what it's doing? The holy name is so powerful that it put all our senses to sleep. So they don't disturb us. This is the power of the holy name. Rupa Goswami is experiencing. And when the holy name dances in the courtyard of the heart, it conquers the activities of the mind, and therefore all the senses become inert. They don't function again. They're sleeping. They don't disturb us. We complain how my mind is not chanting, the mind is everywhere while we chant. Because you don't have the mystery of Rupa Goswami yet. So we should beg him. All right? Hare Krishna. Any questions or comments? Now you are free to ask your questions.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Gurudev, for the wonderful seminar on Harinam Sankirtan and Tamani Mahabhima about the greatness. So, dear devotees, please, if you have any question, you can raise your hands and you'll be called upon. Hare Krishna.
Okay, there is one here first before Janana. There's one here. Right here. Charity begins at home. So, yes. What's the question?
My question is, okay. The question is, inattentive chanting is what delivered Ajamil.
Yes.
And you mentioned in the class that this inattentive chanting, although it is also an offense, but if we continue chanting, this inattentive chanting, it will give us the desire to chant the pure name.
Yes.
So this means that there is upliftment, that there is some progress. As you're doing the inattentive chanting, there is some purification going on until automatically you get to the level of chanting the pure name.
Yes.
So, Gurudev, my question is, what? It seems to be the reverse, because some people have chanting, but instead of going up, they're dropping. And automatically you find out that they don't even chant at all. So, what is the case in this situation?
The chanting Jamila did was Namabas, not a pure name. And we have seen that some of us are chanting also Namabas, but we're not making progress. It is going down. Right?
Yes.
So what is responsible for that? Ajamila chanted without offense. So if we are chanting inattentively, that is one thing. But if you are making offense, it will affect. Like what is happening with us. It didn't happen to Ajamila. Ajamila was not offensive to his son or to the prostitute he was singing. Neither to the Yamadotas who came for him. So he made progress. But while he was chanting before this time, when he chanted that name, he was not having anything in his mind. Just his son he called. Our problem is that while we are doing the inattentive chanting, we are at the same time making a lot of offenses. That is the problem. Offenses will check. And if the offense is to a pure devotee, it is most dangerous. Very terrible. Very, very terrible. That is our problem. And most of us are not making advancement because you are offending a very serious person who have our interest in his heart for us. He have our interest in his mind. That person you trying to help him, we are offending him to the core. That's our problem. So we cannot make advancement like that. If we simply chant offense due to weakness and other things, it's okay, we'll make advancement. Krishna will consider, he's chanting my name. I will help the person. But if we are making offenses deliberately, in most cases, which I've seen here in West Africa, it's a terrible situation. We are offending the person who care for us the most. We are offending that person seriously. So we cannot have taste for the name. We should remember that this Harinam, this holy name we are talking about, is a person. You don't think like just not, it's a person. Person means what? He has feelings, he hears, he sees. He knows everything that we're doing now. He knows everything. He knows us completely. So we are talking to a person, we are dealing with a person who knows us completely. And by making offenses, he will check our progress. That's what is happening. Therefore, we should retrieve our step. So check ourselves, see where we are going wrong and we need some corrections. Then we'll make advancement. Right? Okay.
Second question. Okay. So, Gurudev, it mentioned that Ajamina's chanting of the name of Narayan nullified him of all sinful reaction, and even for millions of years. So now, if he was completely sinless, then why didn't he go back home, back to Godhead instantly?
Namabas doesn't mean is free. Namabas means it's not pure. What is chanting is not pure. It's free means that he have been given chance to get completely clean from all the unnecessary things before going back to Godhead. To go back to Godhead, we need 100% purity, perfection, pure. Liberation has different stages. Liberation is not just going back to Godhead, it has stages of liberation. He liberated from death, from going to hell. So his chance is given to him now to perfect his chanting. What his chanting is now about. Now I have to chant the pure name to go. So Krishna gave him chance. So he went to Badrik Ashram. There is a conducive place for chanting. And he said, now that Krishna has given me this chance, I will chant my name in the association of devotees. I will never go anywhere. I didn't go anywhere. He chanted the holy name with all the devotees who were practicing there. And that he attained perfection and went back to God. And what happened to Jamila? Make sense? All right, Janan Prabhu.
Krishna Maharaj,
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
please accept my humble obeisances. Just
Hare
a
Hare.
sweet Maharaj.
Thank you.
So thank you very much for giving so much information on this topic, Guru Maharaj. So during your lecture, you mentioned that the holy name can affect everything positively, except
Yes.
for those who are whimsical. So if you could
Yes.
elaborate on this statement, Guru Maharaj.
Yes. One who is chanting the holy name is thinking, yes, I have gotten the secret of committing a lot of offenses and come and nullify it. It's whimsical. But Jeremiah did not have that kind of mindset. He was free. He was free in his mind. Some people who were doing a lot of sinful activities, in ignorance. Everyone is my favorite thing that this is enjoy. I want to enjoy, so I'm doing this to enjoy. Nobody think I want to suffer. This is ignorance. But someone, for example, devotees who have been in this movement, we have been told many times, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, don't do it. We have had it many times. We are not hearing it and not keeping to it. We will suffer. By doing the same thing, we will suffer. Because that is considered whimsical activity. How the proper define whimsical? One who knows what is right and not do it whimsical. We have been told many times, right? Blaspheming devotees is dangerous. Blaspheming devotees is dangerous. And we are feasting on that. That is whimsical. That is whimsical. So we'll show up for it. The person who is thinking that I can do something nonsense, I come and chant and get purified. Whimsical. Will not get purified. These are whimsical things. You see that when one do something offensive, like you said, you take the bead and we don't chant it. That means offenses. The consequence of offenses. We have offended, especially if the person is a pure devotee. The result of that offense is times 100. Like if one do something sinful outside the holy dam, you suffer less. If you do the same thing in the holy land, you suffer more. You multiply by 100. Just like if you do something good in the holy land, you multiply by 100. You do something wrong, it also multiply by 100. What is 100? If you want to do something wrong here, you get purified. If you go to holy dam, if you say in the holy dam do something wrong, you'll not be purified. You will pay heavily for it. So that is whimsical. One should not think that I can we say, taking undue advantage of the potency of the holiness. Number 7 offense. To commit offenses on the strength of chanting the holy name is wrong. That is whimsical. So you shouldn't do it. If you do something wrong by mistake due to the weakness, that's a different thing. For those people, they feel remorseful. It's foolish me. Why do this? But those who are whimsical, when they say to them, I'm a sadhu. Don't point hand. I'm a sadhu. Sadhu ever. I'm a sadhu. Don't look at my activities. You fall down. It's whimsical. A sincere person will not feel like that. So we feel sorry, I do something. We feel sorry. That person will make advancement. Christian will help that person to make advancement. Because it's a weakness. And they're feeling bad about it. And they're begging for forgiveness. That person will make advancement. The chanting will continue. But the person who is really whimsical, the chanting will not continue. You can carry the bead, but the whole day will not chant. There are many people like that. whimsical. All right.
Yes, thank you, Guru Maharaj.
Hare Krishna. Rakshabat.
Hare Krishna Maharaj ji, please accept my humble obeisance onto your lotus feet. Maharaj ji, my question is, some people prefers to chant another name of God rather than Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So have they got same effect as we got by doing Hare Krishna Mahamantra?
No, the holy name is recommended for this age. No other name. There are many names of Krishna. Krishna have many names. There are many processes of self-realization. But all of them have no effect except the chanting like Hare Krishna mantra. It is recommended for this age. It's the holy name which is recommended. Other things are not. And in also among the holy names of Krishna, there are names of Krishna which is internal. There are names of Krishna which are external. So you have to know which one is internal. The Hare Krishna mantra is internal name. External name, God the Creator, is external. Paramatma is external. So the names we call Krishna, they're all external. Govinda is internal. Krishna is internal. Hanuman is okay. It's a devotee of Krishna. But those who do Hanuman Chalisa, they are wasting time. Those who are doing Hanuman Chalisa is wasting time. Why? It is material. It is not a glorification of Hanuman. Hanuman will want us to chant Ramchandra's name, not his name. And they're chanting it for material things.
Always because the chanting the same thing now.
Yes, people go to demigods for material things. They're not going to demigods for Krishna. And all those things are condemned. They're not useful for us. The only thing which is useful for us is the chant of the holy name. This is the recommended. Throughout the Veda, holy name is recommended. And we don't have any other duty than this. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is speaking, he clearly mentioned all this. It's very clear. Even have to change the name, the whole thing. Very nice. Chanting is the only means. Although there are so many other means, other methods, but the chanting, the whole name is different, completely different. All right? Yes.
How do you identify, or like, what would be the characteristics of one who is chanting the pure name? Like,
A person who is chanting the holy name, a person who is chanting the pure name, we don't have any attraction for anything in this material. His interest is only Krishna. And you see everything about him or by how, about her, it's only Krishna. Nothing else will have any meaning or interest to. They are attracted only to Krishna. Of course, they are attracted to Krishna doesn't mean that they don't take care of the body. They take care of the body. But their focus is Krishna. You talk about the big God worship has no meaning. You talk about everything else doesn't have any meaning. Their focus is Krishna. And they're satisfied. They're simply satisfied. Anyone else? So we close for today. Our time is up. Bhaktivedanta Academy. Can we close now?
Yes, there's no longer any question. So
All right. So take your leave.
okay,
See you
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very
Hari
much
Hari,
to take this seminar. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Let us
Krishna,
chant one Hare Krishna Muhammad Shafam Krishna Gurudev for his assistance.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare.
Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Panchakapatarovyaschai kripasinubhyavachai
गुरुदेव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो
Vaishnavebhyo namaha.
वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः।
Thank you, Krishna Gurudev.
Prabhupada ki jai,
Jai, Shri
Harinam
Prabhupada.
Prabhu ki jai,
Jai.
Bola Bhakta Vrinda ki jai.
Jai.
जय।
So, Hare Krishna dear devotees. So tomorrow again is another lecture by His Holiness Bhakti Das Swami Maharaj on the same topic, Harinam Sankirtan Chintamani Mahatmya. But he'll be taking us on the benefits this time around. So we should all endeavor to be here again tomorrow. Same time, 2 p.m. Nigerian time. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna Prabhu Ganga.
Hare Krishna, how are you?
I'm fine, Prabhu. You want to say something, please?
Well, I appreciate all your arrangements and the enlightenment program that you are conducting. So keep it up.
Thank you very much, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.